For me, it was always about following a line, a thin filament of glistening ink that I could bend into broad reservoirs of saturated pigment, inexhaustibly and back again. Too slender, fine, and following the line. Why? To express passion, intelligence, sophistication in handwritten expression, shown in shimmering meanders of ink, juicy wide to wispy whispered lines, almost marrying musical notation to cursive lettering, placing more of the emotion into the word, uniting the expression with the mind behind it, unified. I tried a wide range of styles, from the Pilot Falcon to the fountain pen revolution Himalaya and its pleasant steel flex, to the dramatic, if sometimes scratchy, Blue Dew. I was most pleased with vintage flex. I had only the Waterman 52.5 then, a wee brush of a pen, with a pliant nib, painting varying lines on paper, transmitting the minute features of the paper's finish, all brilliant and beguiling, but with a small ink reservoir in the pen, and so the joy was not prolonged, as it was only enough for a page or two. But what an amazing experience, added to by the brilliant texture of the hardened rubber of the pen. Exquisite. All of this inspired an intense longing, a way to unite the feel, the flex of an ideal nib with the robustness of a modern pen. Then I discovered the Montblanc 146 with the calligraphy nib, and my initial jubilation was met by a profound sense of disappointment, before turning into something closer to resignation. Sometimes you find yourself in a relationship, be it at work or home or family, and you simply must make things work out. You're in it too deep. You are inextricably linked, and too much effort and capital has gone into it. This is how it was with me and the Montblanc 146. Also, there was this profound moment of realization. Maybe it's me after all. Perhaps the problem was me all the time. I decided to take steps to turn the situation around. I signed up for each calligraphy class that Montblanc offered and really leaned into what that pen can do. Its stiff flex nib bends easily enough, spreads with pleasure, allowing more ink to run down the widening center, unimpeded, a luscious line on the page, spilling down the tines. It also immediately snaps back, drawing back in like a raptor folding its wings, its aquiline beak streaking a micro thin line, or vacillating in between the two extremes, the tines beating, oscillating, supporting the expression of interesting script. Spencerian is within reach. It is a tool for crafting calligraphic letters and words. It is quill-like, stiff but pliant, expressive, but only after effort, pressure directed in gradations, balance to keep the lines swooping. Most of all, it is perfectly balanced and the perfect diameter for my hand. It's a joy to guide it across the page. Before too long, we had made peace. The pen had earned my respect. Were it sentient, it would have known that I was making an effort, trying to improve my writing, and it was helping me. We had a symbiotic relationship. Also, the extra fine nib is quite smooth while writing without flex, and it gives my writing this ephemeral quality, as if threads of ink are like gossamer trailing across the page. I enjoy writing in filament, in thin threads of silky ink. Our relationship with these magnificent writing instruments changes over time. Favored pens fall out of rotation and languish in boxes. Long forgotten pens are dusted off, inked, and put back into service. This is simply how it is. Sometimes the most difficult pens, the one with whom we fight with whom we have unrealistic expectations, and through which we suffer profound disappointments, sometimes these pens are the most affecting, the most treasured, the ones that really find common ground with us and with which we resonate so much and then cannot part with. This, because their greatness was not easily won, and through the struggle and the tribulation comes an even stronger connection. Isn't that how it is with life, with all of our relationships, with all of our connections, with what draws us all together as a community? As I refine my handwriting and I strive to produce even more beautiful script and to get more consistent in my technique, I need a tool that's worthy of that struggle, and this is why my bond with the Montblanc 146 Calligraphy Nib is even stronger and grows all the time. This is a bond that is unbreakable as we move ahead toward even more beautiful writing together. So, have you had any difficult relationships with your pens? Were you able to patch things up and to put things back together and move together in a strong partnership? I certainly have. Let me know in the comments. Also, thank you so much for watching. If you've made it to this point, I think you like this channel. So subscribe, follow along. Let's see where we go from here. Also, membership is available. I'd love to have you as a member, get to see what's going on behind the scenes as well. That's super fun. So I release new videos each Friday at noon, and I have a live show on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. So I promise we will see each other again very soon, further up the road. So take care.